West has gone Paul McCartney mad. Hundreds of fans queued outside the Cornwall Coliseum this morning to make sure they got tickets for the rock star's first ever concert in the southwest. Some of his most ardent fans camped outside the box office overnight to make sure they got their tickets for Friday's concert. First in line was Keith Barrymore of Callington.
Just under 24 hours now, so it's about 10:15 yesterday morning. But 20 minutes to go to get the tickets, and it'll all be worthwhile. I'm sure it will be.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're open!
Good morning.
The doors opened at 10 o'clock this morning and Keith was first through to the desk. The tickets, he says, are for his wife's birthday. Brilliant present.
Back to the Cornwall Coliseum, where excitement is mounting among the fans queuing for tonight's big concert, and especially that famous Paul McCartney groupie, Pete Barraclough.
Yes, welcome back to the Cornwall Coliseum. Well, Paul McCartney will be on stage here in just over 2¼ hours' time. Well, obviously the fans here getting very, very excited indeed. 3,000 of them. The tickets went very, very quickly, and some fans have made a very, very long journey to get here. As you can probably hear from that, Paul McCartney is still inside, in fact, doing his sound check, and they'll be doing that till 7 o'clock. And at 7, they're going to let this lot in, aren't you? Very impatient they are too. But we've got with us Paul Higgins, who's the Coliseum manager here. Paul, this has got to be the biggest date ever for your venue, hasn't it?
It certainly is the biggest thing that we've had here at the Coliseum. You know, who would have thought Paul McCartney would have come here?
How did it come about, as far as you're concerned?
Well, a few phone calls and a bit of luck, and he's here today.
Now, of course, he limited the tickets to 4 per person, so perhaps it didn't go as quickly as other events, but it was really instant fire, wasn't it?
Well, we were very pleased with it. It was a very hectic day, and 5 hours, 20 minutes, so I think that's pretty good.
You looking forward to it yourself?
I am. I'll be at the front.
So will I, so will I. With me now is Anne Beavis, is that right?
Bevis.
Bevis, right. And this is the ticket that she won from the TSW competition, where you had, of course, to say which band Paul was in before, after the Beatles, and what was that?
Wings.
Wings, yes, she got that right. There's the ticket, and she's one, of course, of 3,000 people who'll be going to see Paul McCartney in concert very soon indeed, and we're always all looking forward to that very much indeed. All Paul McCartney fans here, obviously. What's your name, sir?
Pete Winterbottom.
And where are you from?
Glossop, Derbyshire.
Have you seen him before?
Yeah, NEC last year.
He's good?
Brilliant.
Good, we look forward to it. The Cornwall Coliseum concert was one of 4 impromptu McCartney performances around the world. Others in London, Naples and Barcelona have resulted in a thriving black market, with tickets changing hands at £600 or £700 a time. Happily, the touts saw little custom at St Austell, but that's because nearly all the 3,000 tickets were snapped up by bona fide fans. The word superstar is a much overused cliché, but there's no doubt that Paul McCartney still retains a tremendous hold on the public affection.
And good evening. How are you? Nice to meet Paul. All right.
It's 25 years since he was last in Cornwall filming the Magical Mystery Tour, but the adulation seems undiminished by the passing years.
Hello, chap.
Paul swept into the Coliseum with wife Linda and children in tow, and minutes later was straight into a warm-up with his excellent backing band. After 30 years on the road, you might think Paul's become a little blasé about being on stage. Obviously, there's not quite the adrenaline rush of early days, but he still gets a great kick out of live performances.